Hi, this is Phil and Justin. We would like to say hi.
Welcome back to a very special edition of Questions with Dr. Phil. Phil, are you a father?
I am indeed.
How many times a father?
I have 2 children.
Which one's your favourite?
I have a favourite son and a favourite daughter.
Bye-bye. Is it easier to be a father or a mother?
Don't answer that, don't answer. 50% of the audience would say, hey! 50% go, ooh.
Apparently they're all men. All right, to all the blokes out there who are dads and for all the blokes out there who are serving in a fatherly role in a life, what is your sage advice, Doctor, to all of the dads out there?
I've been pondering this, you see, because
You are a good ponderer.
when you read the Old Testament and you read about fathers in their role as fathers, right? Because there's a lot of fathers in the Old Testament, but you don't know much about their
Not a
kids.
lot about them.
Not a lot about them. Like David, for example, a man after God's own heart. He was hopeless.
Hopeless.
Because, he favoured Absalom and look what happened.
Get your kids to cut their hair, otherwise they get caught in trees.
Correct.
Anyway, I had long hair, but I'm a musician, so that's okay.
My problem is I always wanted to grow long hair.
Yeah.
But it used to reach a point where it really annoyed me and I'd go and get it cut.
Right.
So I never got past the annoying stage.
In all the portraits of Jesus I've seen, he has long hair.
He did indeed. So when we look at the scriptures, we find that really in Paul's letters, he puts out some things about fathers. Fathers, don't exasperate your children, all that sort of stuff. He also makes it very clear that husbands are to love their wives like Christ loved the church.
Yeah.
The challenge for any Christian who is a father, or any Christian man, it is to follow the example of Jesus. You show compassion, you show love, you show mercy to everybody. But when you get in the context of a family, you are to actually treat your children in such a way that they don't turn around and say to God, right?
Right.
Because if I treat my kids in a way that causes them to turn away from God, that would really be a sign that I have not done well. And I appreciate that there are breakdown of families, etc. So this
It's always been there, hasn't it?
Always been there.
A lot of men do feel like failures in this area.
Well, you should not feel like a failure, because what God does is God redeems our mistakes. The duty of any Christian is to let God change them. For a Christian father, letting God change you shows your children that God is at work. I am still changing. I'm still finding the fact that God has to keep reminding me that some of the things that we've been working on, I've let me guard down. Letting God change you so that your children, and if you're married, your wife, your friends, everybody sees that God is changing you, so then they're drawn to God. Having said that, right?
Having said that,
as God changes you, you can't be pious. You can't be holier than thou. You've got to be human.
you've still got to be able to lose at Monopoly. That's scriptural, isn't it? Can you?
Difficult, but scriptural.